what habits should you do on self-improvement, right? If I asked you, why are you meditating? What would you say? Oh, well, because it's good for me. But that's not the answer I'm looking for, right? When we do pick habits and we do pick things that we can do every single day to adopt, right? It's not just about doing the things that are just beneficial. Why are they beneficial? Do they align with your goals? You see, the habits that I adopt, they're not just for, just to do them because they're good for me. I do it according to what my goals are and what I'm trying to achieve. If you're on self-improvement, it's probably like a whole bunch of different things. It's probably like, there's so many different pillars in self-improvement. There's the physical aspect, the mental aspect, there's the financial aspect, the relationships aspect. There's so many things that like you can kind of get into category wise, but there's so many different habits that you could really adopt. So when we do track habits and when we do try to do the same things every single day, let's make sure that we pick the ones that actually line up with their goals and we're not just doing them just to do them. Like what is so good about meditating? Like, be honest. Like, what is actually good about meditating? I'll tell you, right? The reason I do meditation is because I can be more mindful. Therefore, I can make better decisions in the present moment. Therefore, I'm more conscious of what I do in the present moment. Therefore, I won't fall victim to temptations. I have more willpower in the moment, and I can actually get things done. I can be present and live life, not AFK, right? That's my reason for it. But what is your reason, right? I can't just give you a reason why you should do things, right? You give yourself a reason why you should do things. Like when we, let's say if we're trying to make money, right? I'm trying to think of an example, my bad. Let's say you're watching like Andrew Tate or something, right? And he tells you, oh, just do push-ups every morning, or he tells you to do something. And you're like, yeah, just because he said it, I have to do it. Like, I should do it. No, why? Question things. Be skeptical. When I'm sitting here telling you should question your goals, you should question me why I'm questioning you, questioning your goals. Like, always like, don't be so naive and don't just like do things just to do them. Think about why you're doing it specifically. Because like in the beginning of my journey, right, I would just do things just to do things. I wasn't like I had like a task list on my computer and I would just do them and be like proud of myself, but it's just like, why was I doing them in the first place? I didn't even need some of the things that I was doing. So yeah, let's be more conscious and mindful of the habits that we're actually trying to adopt and why we should do them. Because if you have like, let's say you want to read, right? When you have self-improvement, like, yeah, like I want to read, I want to learn, right? But what do you want to read? What do you want to learn? It's not just like, oh, pick up Atomic Habits, 40 Laws of Power, Laws of Human Nature. It's like, don't just pick the basic books that everyone talks about. Pick what you actually want to learn about. You know, it's crazy, right? Before I even like started this whole journey, I bought the 4-Hour Work Week, 48 Laws of Power, Laws of Human Nature. And what I did was I would sit them on my bed. I took a picture of them, right? I didn't do anything with the picture. I just took a picture of them and I would just not read them. I would just put them on my desk and it would be fucking collect dust there for months. So I just bought them just for like, to kind of like make myself feel good, right? Oh, I bought the book. Like I'm one step ahead, right? Which is fair enough. You are one step ahead, but it's when you just buy something just to make yourself feel good and don't even use it, it's a whole different story. So yeah, be mindful of the habits that you're doing and why you adopt them in the first place. When making your daily checklist or your task list, whatever you want to call it, I'll call it a quest tracker, right? We'll call it what type of quest that you're going to do every single day that you can then use that to achieve your goal that you want. Because when we track them, right, the goals that actually align with when we track the habits that actually align with our goals, right, the compounding effect kicks in and then results will show in years, right? This isn't like some overnight thing. This is like a year's journey's worth, right? So yeah, go out and continue your journey and keep moving forward.